Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Shadity's channel. I'm Gaia, and today I want to talk about lock inspiration. Mm, mm.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
There are tons, and I mean tons of videos with lock individuals, showing their lock appreciation or whoever they would consider their lock inspiration for their locks. And I will say there's a lot of beautiful kings and queens with locks. And the love is just one love, and I love it. I decided I want to do a lock inspo video too. I am responsible for converting people to the lock community because of my locks. What really, or for them, what really converted them was not just seeing my locks and being in awe or admiring its beauty. It was the fact that I talk to them. I talk. I'm a talker. I'm a seller. I will sell the hell out of whatever I believe in. And it's going to be hard for you to not buy into that sale by the time I'm finished selling you this lock journey. So, for example, some of my old coworkers, they would be like, I'm thinking about doing it. And I'm like, do it. Do it. What are you waiting for? Just do the damn thing. I mean, what are you going to lose? Honestly, I wanted to start my lock journey back in 2009. I started my journey in 2015. What a major difference that would have been. My locks would have been like sitting on my butt. But I was afraid. I'm always seeing people with their locks. And it's like, oh, it's so beautiful. It looks really nice. I want to do it. But I didn't talk to an individual who had locks. There was no one there to say, give me that extra push and that extra incentive. So I wanted this lock inspiration video not just to be about the visual beauty, but the words of encouragement that some of us need to jump right into this wonderful journey. Or to continue along. Sometimes you started and it's like, oh, did I do this? And I'm like, no, don't stop. Do not stop. I'm going to talk to you just like how I talk to people who were right in front of me. Okay, so the first thing, why should I get locks? Well, let's put it like this. I think I wouldn't say majority, 75% of women want long hair, love having long back length, waist length hair, which is why so much of us tend to, I used to wear weaves, so I can say us, put in weaves, false hair wigs, because we love. And a lot of times when you actually look underneath a female's wig or her weave, her hair is natural. Most of the time it is natural. So it's like, I don't want to perm my hair, I don't want to damage it, but you want it to be long. And a lot of people say, their hair is not growing, it's not going as far as they would like or reaching the lengths that they would like. And I'm like, well, lock it then. And they're like, I don't know, and I'm like, why not? It's your hair. You can take it out if you're along your journey and realize that you don't like it. You can take it out. You don't have to cut your hair. You can comb that ish out, which I don't like to tell people because I don't want them to take it out, but I still let them know that that is an option. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna let you know that is an option. Even guys, there are guys I know who are, up in age and have the braids thing going on, and I'm like, you love hair, yeah? You do? Okay. She gets some locks. I don't know. Well, firstly, sir, you are like pushing 50. I mean, no offense to anyone with braids, but this is just a personal opinion of mine. I feel like braids are for like younger folk, and some people I know with braids, and the braids have been sitting here for like ever, and the minute they get locks, hair. And I'm like, okay, guy, you love your hair. You love the fact that you have hair. You don't want to cut your hair. Why not make your hair the best it can be? Braids are not the best that your hair can be. Your hair can be so much better and so much greater if you actually lock it. It will fill out, it will thicken up, it will grow like nothing. And it's going to be a lot less maintenance than combing out, braiding in, combing and braiding. You're gonna lose a lot less hair. So I'm like, if you want to keep your hair and you want to have this hair, have the best hair that you can possibly have. That's what I tell guys. Like, you obviously want long hair, dude. So why not get a hairstyle where your hair will flourish and grow? And it's the same thing when I tell females. Females need more convincing than men, because we tend to be a bit vain. You know, we're like, oh, I like different hairstyles. And I'm like, have you seen when I fix my hair? Come on. So I would never recommend the lock lifestyle to an individual who is nowhere near natural, doesn't embrace their natural hair in any particular way. You know, I don't push my views and values onto other people. So LOC Inspiration 101, yeah, if you have natural hair that you want to grow, you want that length, and you know, you have no problem giving up your natural kink, curl padding, whatever you call it, go right ahead. And one thing I love, you can meet someone with the same hair texture type as you, 4B, 4C, 4A, or 3B, and you can meet someone with your exact same hair type and your locks will still look different. I don't think I've met or seen anyone who I can say, just from looking at their hair, confuse them with another person with locks. If anything, before you see a face and you look at the locks, you'll be like, those locks look familiar. They may remind you of an individual, but more than likely, when you actually have a full view of that person's locks, it's different. Our locks are so different and unique. No hair forms the same, no hair grows the same, no hair kinks and stays the same. So you still keep your originality, you know? So LOC Inspiration, just do the damn thing, especially if it's something that you've been thinking about. You know, some people need more than just pictures and watching someone via social media with their locks. Sometimes you need more than that. Every time I come outside, something flies on me. A lot of times we find that we hold on to things that we have no need to hold on to, you know. Someone would be like, I'm thinking about it, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. What's stopping you? What is stopping you from taking the dive? If you need a word from me, I'm going to give you that word. Listen, you're going to be beautiful. You are already beautiful no matter what hairstyle you have in. So why not just be your most authentic self? And I feel like locks, we are our most authentic self, you know. You can color it. You know how I feel about coloring, but you can color it professionally, you know, treat it, make sure it's healthy. You can style it, and it's just empowering when you step out and the hair that you're rocking is yours, and it's hard to describe. I guess people with locks would understand exactly what I'm saying. I used to wear waves. I used to wear 30 inches sitting on my butt. I had kinky, I had wavy, I had deep wave, coily, curly. I had every single type of weave there was, and I felt like the shit. You know, every week I was able to change it up, like new person, who this, you know. And it's not the same. I didn't have the same satisfaction as I do waking up to this, all of this, you know. I can't take this off. This is part of me. This is me. This is grown with me, you know. So if you reach the point in your life where you're considering locks, and you see, like I said, you've seen the pictures, you've seen the videos, and you're still not sold, I am telling you, in the words from my mouth, do it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm gonna be that friend that's gonna tell you, just dive in, just do the damn thing, you know. like I said, back then I didn't have anyone, and the reason I started because of a boyfriend of mine. We decided to start together, so even then I still needed someone to say, go ahead, you got this, you can do this. So I'm here to tell you, go ahead, you got this, you can do this. It is simple and it's liberating, and for those who have started the journey and having like little anxiety and little panic attacks because it's not looking how you thought it would, and you're like, oh my god, what did I do? Calm down. Once you didn't do anything to damage it, calm down. Okay, we all start from somewhere. The locking journey is a process. It's not, well, they do have the instant lock now where you can go and attach hair on, but I won't discuss that. Yeah, I'm not gonna discuss that, but do not freak out, stop having expectations. You might see a lock crush and be like, I want my locks to look exactly like that, and you ask her, what did you do to have your locks looking like this? And sometimes they give you very vague answers, like, oh, sometimes some people say genetics, sometimes people say, oh, I just do this and I just do that. That I'm probably guilty of myself, and the reason why is because this happened a lot on its own. A lot of it is on its own. Damaged locks are when we try to take over and try to make the locks into how we want them to be as opposed to how they want to be. If you have naturally poofy thick hair and you want fine thin sleek locks, it's gonna be a challenge, and you're gonna end up like forcing your hair to be something it's not. So you gotta embrace your hair, the way your hair, your texture is, your hair, the way it wants to bounce, where it wants to be, how it wants to be free. So kill the expectations of having your locks look exactly like your lock crush or your lock idol. You're gonna have locks and they're gonna be beautiful, but they're gonna be your own. I mean, think about it. You want locks to look exactly like someone else's. I mean, some of them do really look like really dope and really cool, so I do understand. But when you have them and you start to embrace them and you're like, whoa, these are uniquely mine. These are no one else. Locks look exactly like mine. They're like as unique as a fingerprint when you think about it. And I think that's so trippy and cool. So if you're on a journey, like I said, and you have a mild freak out, don't worry about it. Let those locks be. If they frizz, let them frizz, You can try to contain it a little bit, but don't over process. Don't overdo it. The same way we have personalities, our hair have personalities, our locks have personalities. So embrace your locks. You can always, like I said, nothing wrong with aspiring to have locks similar to someone else, but never try to be exactly like that, because when it doesn't happen, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be frustrated, you're going to feel like, oh, why did I do this? No. You join a lock community for your hair to flourish and be its best own hair, the best hair that it can be. What the hell is all of that? These people like legit just ugh. Anyway, we're gonna push through that. Hopefully that's not that distracting. To be honest, I love recording outside, but this is why I don't do it often. Like every time there's something going on, like I can't finish a video without. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because I am annoyed and they don't seem like they're gonna stop anytime soon either. So alright guys, listen, do the damn thing, get your locks, accept them, let them flourish and grow. Wow, really? Let them be the best locks that they can be. You be your best yourself, your most authentic self, and have your lock crush, but don't try to be exactly like your lock crush. Let your hair be your hair. And if you need that inspiration, not just pictures, not just video, it's a video right here. I'm telling you to do it. Do it. You've been thinking about it, right? So to do it, because if you've been thinking about it, that means you want to do it. You may not have anyone around you who's going to be a pain in your butt. Like I wish I could be next to all of you and just be like, do it. Did you lock your hair yet? Did you lock your hair yet? Have you locked your hair yet? You haven't? No? Okay. 2 days later, like, did you lock your hair yet? And then I'm sending you like references and pages like, oh, did you see this loctician? Like, she starts locks at such and such a price. Oh, did you know that you can just start it yourself? Like, no big deal. I am that person, yeah. So I can't be with you guys in person, so hopefully this video helps anyone who's struggling during their journey, because I think in past videos you've seen where I have came from, or where my locks started. You gotta love them first. You have to love them first. Now, if you start off with the other methods, then that's different. But if you're growing them yourself, you're gonna love them. And then when they feel that love and they feel that energy that you're giving, they're gonna give you that right back and be like, you know, you love me, so I'm gonna be fabulous for you. We're gonna shine. Okay? Alright, guys. It has been fun. Peace, love. Let's stay safe out there. I'm gonna stay. Bye.